McCluskey warned us you might be sniffing around after your Ripper. Lucky for you, I got here before McCluskey. I'm Officer McGuire, pleased to meet you. Now, seeing as this crime scene is going nowhere fast, what can I do for you? I take it you and McCluskey don't exactly see eye to eye. Well, that's obvious, I don't need to speak about that. Do you have any leads on the Ripper that I should know about? Plenty if you ask McCluskey, but the truth is, we're as clueless as you probably are. Can you tell me about the murder? 3 hours ago, eye surgically removed. Yeah, no luck so far. Thanks for nothing. Let alone asking you down question. Frag off them. Sickness. If you're interested, I can put you down for a donation to the Lowly Orphans Fund. You make a contribution to the fund, I put you on the list and let you know the next time we find any orphans that you might be interested in. You've lost me. No, you pay me off, I slip you any new information we get on the Ripper case. Get it? 1,000 million. $300. Okay. Something account for you. Oh well. It's lying on the pavement is the body of a young human female. Her eyes have been gouged cleanly out, and you notice a string of bite marks. And there's an elf here. Might I inquire, do you know which organ grinder's facility this body will be removed to? Undertaker from centuries past. Who's asking? No one of consequence. Never mind that though. Good evening to you and your friend the coroner. That seemed a bit... yeah. Strange guy. What about the bite marks on her arm? Some wild dogs drag the body out here from the alleys. Oh, okay. Did you notice a particularly ugly elf standing over there in the crowd earlier? Interesting. Well, there's those who might be interested in purchasing some of her parts, sure, but that's pretty poor form to acquire at the site of a murder. An ugly elf, eh? I'll keep an eye out. Should be hard to spot if he comes back around. Okay, can I trust Sergeant Acquire? Okay. Thanks, Justin. Anytime. There we go. Thank you. I'm done here. Glad there's no trolls around here. Stuffer Shack. Is this where she worked? I think you knew the victim. You need to ask her some questions. Screw off, asshole. Well, screw you. Oh, Royale. Have any extra new yen? Such a good guy. I need to check out the rest of the place before I do anything else. This place over here. You never know what you're missing. Apparently nothing at all. Like I said. Kind of feels like it's on rails. Well, never mind that. Let's go find Coyote. Okay, I'm ready. Is it time for fighting again? It's been a while. You roll up on the most impressive bit of tenement squalor you've seen in a long time. There's few street lamps here, and what light there is flickers with uncertainty. Most of the buildings are damaged and tagged. The smell of old rotting trash mixed with you don't want to know is overwhelming. It's no wonder people living here turn to BTLs. Anything better than this, the Better Life chip is the newest drug on the market. You don't need a good life. You can slot someone else's, live through them, and wreck your brain in the process. The front doors of the Royale apartments aren't even locked. As you step inside, you can hear a junkie crying for another hit. It's time to find Coyote and find out what she knows about the night of Sam's murder. Okay. What a home. Can't imagine what it was like for Coyote growing up here. A hellhole full of junkies. Get their rent money and their drug money. These PTL guys paid to stay well informed. They may have known she was coming. Probably to weaker. Please, can you spare some again? What can you do for me in exchange? Nothing left to give, lady. Have you seen a woman come through here today, armed and looking for trouble? Yes, no, how, what do you want me to say? I'll tell you anything, everything, please. Can't help you. Just need something. Drugs. Don't do drugs, people. Sad old man. You're not from around here, are you? I don't want any trouble. Now tell me what you've seen today. Bet you don't miss much. See anything special today? Except my eyes and ears. Bit of commotion upstairs earlier. Stevie's men are twitchy. This pretty young thing came through earlier, snooping around like you two are. I could tell she weren't here for BTLs. Don't know how she got upstairs, but there was a lot more gunfire than there usually is this time of day. Did you see her come back down again? Nope. A couple of Stevie's men came around, asking what anyone saw. Kept my mouth shut. I did. Where's Stevie hold up? He's got the whole top floor all to himself. Francis, he's the king around here. Sounds like Coyote's run went sideways on her. No, this is an extraction. You've been right friendly, but I can't get the wrong side of Stevie J. I'm sure you understand. We'll find out a little way. I guess. Stop nosing around. Why would I? Move the dresser. Okay. So that's how I get back. Sorry, that's how I get upstairs. I'll get back to that. Your boy has debts that we're collecting. Get your ass back in your squat before I break something else. Real bleed on me? Sipper's gone. Just a new kid. Whatever is happening here, I don't know, and I'm not sure I want to know. Don't touch that. Well, what if I just did? I haven't seen you before, lady. Looking to go somewhere special. was that sound? I need to go to the top floor. Nobody goes up there without Stevie J say so. You best stay here and have some fun. It takes a smart guy to run a setup like this. Want to make a deal? I'm here to wreck Stevie J's shit. It's going to happen, so I can add you to my to-do list, or you can step aside, and when the smoke clears, you run this BTL shop. Here's the passcode for the elevator down the hall. Oh, I could just, you know, deck it. BTL library. Send a sad BTL to the Blooded Junkies. Poor guys. Well, I'll send them a happy BTL. Recording studio. Reboot studio software. Download the BTL currently being recorded. Reboot studio software. Get out. Can't you see I'm working here? I can tell me you're not going to be reasonable. I'm afraid that means I have to kill you. I don't know why, but I have no choice. Oh well. I killed him for no reason at all. Why did I do that? Well, we found Zipper. Helping you happen to be convenient. So I have to get messy here. So I guess there were several ways to get to the top floor. One of them being up here, one of them being the elevator, either via this guy or via the computer, or probably via the dad saving this guy. I think I've just done all of them. Or I could probably have turned everyone violent. To deal with something. Out of place. Simp. Who's that guy? I save your son from those thugs across the hall. How about money? Combat sim that increases quickness +2 and AP +1 for 5 rounds. Send it to my stash. Whatever. So let's go take a look over here. Wall is crumbling here. Through a hole you can see a rickety stairwell leading up, but it seems it can only be accessed through the locked apartment next door. Let's see. So this guy could probably also... You sure you don't know anything about that stairwell? Alright, so if I have strength or charisma I could just go that way, probably. I see. So I guess... Enter the passcode. Well, Traceman, we beat the Halloweeners. We got to the murder scene. Checked it out. he was probably killed by some magic dude. Then we went to. We found a receipt that he was served by some girl named Coyote on the bar next door, and we're currently trying to find her because she's been kidnapped. No, she's not been kidnapped. She went to this place we're at now to kill some guy, and it didn't work out for her, it seems. So now we're trying to save her, basically, to get to know what she knows. I'm not leaving until we find Coyote. Yeah, just go up. So that's basically it, more or less. Stevie J's penthouse apartment might have been nice at one point in time, classic even, but now it's filled with neon tube lighting, broken down furniture, piles of rubbish, and crates containing who knows what. Still, compared to the rest of what you've seen, it's positively palatial. The only thing marring the penthouse's pseudo-luxury is a woman's cry of pain in the distance, followed by laughter. Someone's being tortured for another's pleasure. You step deeper into the apartment. And this guy that's with me, that's her boyfriend. So I'm getting karma. How much karma do I have? 11 points of karma. Oh my god. So what do we buy? Auto reload. Reloading ammo costs 0 AP. Well, mark target 2. Yeah. Sure. Oh wait. Maybe we should spend all of it. So 3, 4. I don't know. I don't even know what that does. I'll need some of that, and I'll need that. Additional weapon slots. Nice. Well, I only have one weapon left, so kind of pointless. Oh, I see. So this is instant combat right now. Let's see. Missed. I like this place. A raspy manic voice booms over the penthouse PA system. You really think you can come in here and shoot up my place? Do you know who I am? You're the guy I'm gonna kill. Don't you want to know who I am? Mark target, there we go. So 48% chance to hit, 63. There we go. 94. Now that was kind of neat. Very good, Paco. Very good. You're such a fighter. Also, they suck at fighting. Well, I've got grenades, don't I? I could possibly do something about that. Thistle. Try to kill Harper. Stevie J. That's the guy. Is not in a good spot. What is he even doing in there? Ouch. Not good. So how about the grenades? How do they work? Oh, can't throw them too far, can I? So, Paco, how about you go right there? Trying to kill that guy. Yes, there we go. I mean, the best would be if we could actually kill them one at a time. It will also be very good if Paco could not die. Yeah, I'm gonna run him into the elevator again. I'm gonna run next to him and I will do the basic med kit. Yeah, so this guy decided it was a good idea to follow me into the elevator. I don't think so. Oh, whatever. Stevie J. Trank. Trank is the... Yeah. Trank is the healer. I need him to die first of all. Alright, that's it. Then marker. Ouch! Oh, I died. Apparently. You are dead. Very last save. What's that? Guess that's probably the same. Yeah, that was a shame. But what the hell can I do? Spend the karma again, I guess. Well. Could do that. What if... Oh no, no, it's combat. I don't like this. I have no clue what's a good idea to do here. Yeah, I know who you are. Who the guy I'm gonna kill. Parker. Thistle. Well, first of all, let's kill this guy. Weak when I'm right next to him. Crappy heal at least. Very good. Ouch. Alright, look, I could perhaps do this. Pretty useful, I'm gonna say. I'm gonna heal once. Again. Miss. Ouch! do you have grenades? How lame is that? I am almost dead. And Paco is a bloody noob when it comes to dealing damage. Go. Write it down. Oh, so running up to him and hitting him is one action. I like that. Didn't know you could do that. Yeah, I'm gonna use one. 20 damage! Seriously? Oh, at least he missed. Well, that means I got like no hit points left. Run to safety. 6 damage. I mean, how is this even going to be? How is this even possible? Maybe it's just that my character's grumpy. I mean, that would kind of make sense. Wait, do you have... You have one healing pack. So if I run here... Shoot this guy. To use that healing pack to heal me. I still feel like this isn't the way to do it. Probably some way to do this that does not involve dying. Also, why do you... Oh! You have an Uzi. Oh my god. Yeah, that kind of would have helped. CJ is no more. He has an Uzi, and he uses a baseball bat. My god. What a bloody stupid guy. Yeah, I mean, you could do this. Or you could use the baseball bat. Yeah, because that's... God. Well... I see. I mean, I don't like the fact that I'm half dead. On the other hand, I don't want to do this all again. But I mean, the Uzi thing would have been very nice to actually have that. At the start of the battle. You do not use the Poblano. Oh, that's the IC. Yeah. Okay. I mean, is there... enemies anywhere around here? On the house. But is there anyone else I need to worry about? Or is it just the house? It's just the house. And I have several meat for that. How do I use the several meat? There we go. Shove the several meat through the bars. Hellhounds devour the zebra meat in a few massive bites, and they let out a contented growl. Open the door. I have music in the game. Okay, Alex. You missed me. 5 damage from the fist. Oh my god. So no, there must be places, things to loot here. Seriously. How can there not be things to loot here? Purge the meta-humans, I see. No, I guess not. No one. Kind of a shame about all my healing packs, but yeah, I'll live. About time you got here, Paco. Right now, I'm the lady who's saving your ass. We need to get you back to the Union. I need to finish the other thing I came here for. I need to find something for Mr. Lyle first. A stash of gems. I thought you said you'd never do that. Do another deal, Batman. I need an excuse to come back here and settle some debts. Fear I might as well get paid for it. I found those gems. I'll meet you there. Let's go. Okay. So where's the gems then? Not over there. That's probably the place where you get to if you take the stairs. Seems like that might be it. Blues New Ink is laying on the crate, 25 of them. It's just old junk. Money clip full of New Ink and a medikit. Thank you. I need that. Oh crap. That is probably not a good idea. I really like this thing. Oh, thank you. Beautiful crit. Sadly, I lost my medkit. Small wallet bag filled with precious gems. gain more karma. Yeah. Despite Coyote's clear desire to stand on her own 2 feet, Paco needs to help her through the door into the seamstress union. Heads raise, and the front door of the bar falls strangely silent. Paco stands by her side now, not speaking, his dark eyes flat with fury. Coyote presses a rag to her clawed up face. She winces, but manages to keep control as she breathes in slow, deep breaths to manage the pain. Taking a closer look, you see her arm isn't much more than shreds of meat and broken bone, held together by tendons and burned skin. It will be a miracle if she still has it by the end of the night. Will she get a cyber arm? Mrs. Kubota is standing to mark herself, and Paco carries the mangled and bleeding Coyote into the union. As soon as the boss lady lays eyes on her missing bartender, the place gets quite fast. By the time she rounds the bar to meet you, Coyote is the colour of wet spackle, and there's something new in her eye. Fear. This woman has faced down hellhounds, but the sight of Mrs. Kubota has her staring at the floor and mumbling. How dare you miss 2 shifts and then come back and bleed on my floor? I had a run that went bad. Her arm is a mess. Is this your crusade again? Do not answer. I will not upset me. It will not upset me further. It caused me to worry about you, Coyote, and that distracted me from my business. My apologies. Take her downstairs to Dr. Castle. Yes, ma'am. And tell Castle to put something new and shiny where that arm used to be. Yeah, she's gonna get a cyber arm. I am aware of your financial situation. When you are healed, we will discuss the concept of Giri, the debt of honor. Now go, lead elsewhere. Yes, ma'am. Domo arigato, Penguin Bronze Bottom. That girl is precious to me. It is not often that we see acts like these in the Barrens. You have performed a great service for my little family, and I welcome you into my home. Consider it yours while your work keeps you here. But we both know that words are mere air. Beyond my thanks, I offer you this remuneration. Please take it as a show of respect. I am honored. You will find that there is more to the union than meets the eye. Below us is a small facility available exclusively for discriminating independent operatives like yourself. In it, you will find vendors selling the best gear the black market has to offer, a fully equipped cyber dock, and a secure place to rest when the dreck hits the fan, as they say. Cyber dock. Indeed. Normally, I require a percentage of the runner's income from the use of this facility, but as I said, you are family now. Consider it on the house. Play GAFFC on the piano. Oh, I see. Is Mr. Delilah here tonight? He's in the back bar. Let me see. What is it? Coyote grew up in the Royale but managed to escape that life. However, her cousin was apparently not so lucky. He came to town about a year ago and fell in with the wrong circle. He was introduced to sim chips and became addicted to BTLs. Coyote has been tearing her way through chip houses for a month now, searching for him and acting as a one-woman cleanup crew. Are any Johnsons or Fixers here tonight? You may wish to speak to Van Grass. He is often stage side. Van Grass is most often a receiver of found articles, and he occasionally has work. Okay, I'll be going now. Van Grass, okay. I am Van Grass. Make it quick. Biz is good. Talk to me. Got anything for me? Nothing for tonight, sorry. I'm doing a thing right now. Important thing. Talk to you later. Oh, one more thing. On the fence too. Got anything you need to unload? Come see me. Well, I thought I was going to see you, but I guess not. clean. Piano's a level 2. Check it out. Yeah, I knew that. I see Coyote's back, looking only at the Lord's Order. Yeah, huge thank for that. The having her back part, yes. Couldn't stomach losing anyone else so soon after what happened to Sam. Guess it's your job to care. More than just my job, it's my role in the Union family. It's how I belong. Hear anything about Sam's death? People are saying it was a ripper. But people say a lot of things about what they don't know, what they don't understand. You know where I can find a fence? Work for the samurai, I can't miss him. Do you have to pay extra for manicure on hands that big? It's not the size they charge more for, it's the blood under the fingernails. Okay. I see. So... yeah. There we go. Dr. Sarah Castle. Welcome, no bunks available. Oh, it's my stash, I see. Well, we can add that one at least. Grenade. Yeah. Seems good. Yeah, I'll talk to that guy later. Algernon. The man seems only half of this realm. Good evening, General Worf, and welcome to this humble home that we call the Union. I'm Algernon Halftree. The easier way through the Sixth World, I offer you the best in magical foci, spells, and fetishes for the conjuring of spirits. Let me see what you have. Probably nothing I use. No. TV Gruberman. Sounds like a gun seller. Theodora Buster Gruberman is a well-groomed orc dressed with a precision that suggests that straight... I don't know. Bunker Buster Gruberman, at your service. Friends call me Buster. I also answer to Sergeant, Sir, and even Theodora on occasion. Anytime you're in the market for firearms, ammunition, or ordnance, I'm your man. What exactly do this all here? Just, yeah. Let's see what you've got. Seska Black Scorpion. Cap 28. Oh. Yeah, that one was actually quite cheap. Let's see, consumables. I need to buy basic medkits, but I need to buy all of them. I also need to buy... You know, I'd love to have another weapon as well. But what? Well, I'll buy a machete. Oh wait, let's see. Do this. I want the... There we go. There we go. Perfect. Also, Strokes, yeah, that's good. Thank you. David Fry the second. Yeah, take alcohol. I know that look. Don't let the size of the shop fool you. I can get any Matrix hardware or software that exists, and if it doesn't exist, then I can get it made for you. Any questions I can answer, or anything gear you need. What's a deck? You jack into the Matrix, or in the context of a run, when you jack into the local node of the facility you're in. The deck determines how many programs and ESPs you can carry and the firepower of your base matrix attack. Decks have IP. When a deck's IP is reduced to 0, you get booted from the system and will hurt. What's a program? A program in the Matrix allows you to defend your avatar against countermeasures and enemy deckers. There are a wide variety of different programs for attack and defense at different power levels. As you progress as a decker, you can use more powerful versions of these programs. What's an ESP? Johnny, you want to take this one? Sure. When you infiltrate a facility on a run, you have a team. When you jack into the Matrix, you're all alone. That's where ESPs come in. An ESP is a highly advanced artificial life program which, when you deploy it, manifests as another team member in the Matrix. Different types of ESPs have different abilities. And what do you have for sale? Cyberdecks. I can buy the Craftwork. 4 programs, 2 ESPs, 2 evasion, IP, 175. Yeah. Okay, and programs. So many programs. I can have 4 programs with this one. I mean, Area of Effect Matrix attack that deals 50 IP damage to IC and Deckers. Hostile target will take 25 additional damage from incoming attacks for 3 rounds. Erodes integrity points of IC. Powerful attack program directed at one target, doing 75 IP damage. Killer level 1, like that one. Medic level 1. Heals yourself or a friendly target for 40 IP. Sounds useful. Increases your chance to hit versus enemy IC and Deckers by 50% for 3 rounds. Area Effect Matrix attack that deals 50 IP damage to IC and Deckers. Yeah. That sounds good. We'll pick the Craftwork instead. Resident Decker and my good friend Johnny Clean. Totally different person, yeah. How is decking used? Just on terminals in the real world to get information, hack doors, etc. But occasionally a run will have the option or the requirement to go into the local Matrix LAN of the facility you're infiltrating in order to gain access to valuable information or control more important things in the real world. Yeah, I see you guys around. Whatever. Eric Mersman. Change your clothes, change your life. Okay. Let's speak to the Dr. Lanjali. I need to operate. Tell me about the night Sam Watts died. Sam's dead? How did he die? This woman needs surgery now. She has a devil on her shoulder. Oh my. Alright, alright, alright. Mrs. Kubota never said what kind of cyber arm she'd pay for. I want something badass. Got one with a laser inside. Coyote. I earned this face. Alright. Nighty night. So what did you get? Coyote looks both better and worse than you last saw her. All the gaping holes are plugged and she's sporting a shiny new cyber arm. But now that the adrenaline has worn off, it's clear she needs some rest. Good morning. Thanks to the miracle of modern medicine, combined with Doc Castle's magical healing powers. All as good as new. Better really. Nice arm. About Sam. Can't say I'm surprised he's dead. Sam was on a downward spiral for a long time. What can I tell you? You served Sam the night he died. What do you remember about that night? It was a pretty average night. Regular crowd. That's what I remember. Sam was drinking with a guy named Armitage. He's a charmer too. I like gingers. Anyway, Jake and Sam were having a few. Well, Jake was having a few. Sam was tossing him back, but good. Eventually, he got loud. The way he sometimes stared when he makes drinking, and he was what? Sorry. And Mrs. Cabetta wasn't rejected. Mr. Cluey wasn't around. So he asked Jake to do the honours. And we know this already. You said he got loud. Do you remember what he was saying? How he grew out rich and didn't serve as... Okay. Did Sam have any enemies? Hard and good. Got his ass kicked on more than one occasion, but no. Where did Sam live? On the streets mostly, and occasionally come in someone to let him flop on their couch. Okay, sometimes I'd sneak him down here so he could crash in one of the bunks. He used the one the night before I saw him last, of course he did. How bad was his drinking? Booze, chips, drugs, love the nitro. It wasn't always like that, but once he got sick, he started using more. Alright, so that was his sickness. Dying, didn't know. Yeah, everyone could tell. You could just look at him and see he was a walking corpse. Had to be the thing. Had to be the drinking. Then he disappeared for a while, and one day he came back, all better, looked good even. Just like that. Oh. No, that wasn't his mum. That was some bad people probably helping out, and he can't pay. It made me laugh. Did you guys jam? Easy lover. No, it wasn't like that. Thanks, Katie. What do you need, babe? Talk to Mr. Delilah for me about the Royale run. I didn't get the gems. Maybe I can take another run at it. I got the gems. Oh well. The bunk is a mess and reeks of booze. Searching through the sheet, blankets, and pillow, you find an old photograph that has seen a lot of wear. Look at the image on the photo. The picture is of a blonde boy and girl, both about age 14, sitting on dock on the edge of a lake. They appear to be twins. The boy has his arm tight around the girl's shoulders and is mugging for the camera. The girl is planting a kiss on his cheek while making rabbit ears behind his head with her fingers. Check back. Written. Yeah. Go figure it's Sam and his twin. Look at the photo. Okay. I'm Dr. Castle. I understand you were instrumental in bringing Coda back to us. Thank you for that. Fixing up her, well, that was a piece of work. I can tell you're surprised to find a full-service medbay or other dive bar in a slum. Okay, patch runners up. Can I help you with anything? What cyberware do you have available? Nothing I can afford, but what is available? I've got a danger shot already. Basic yet powerful metal machine replacement for your leg. 8 HP and 1 quickness. Body, armor, 3 to hit. How deep is the rabbit hole? I don't know. Well, let's see your medical supplies then. Dock wagon, platinum trauma kit. I see. Okay. Never mind. Goodbye. I don't care what's on your shoulder, really. Let's go upstairs. Yeah, we need to find a mission to jack into the Matrix, because that sounds cool. What do you want? We have business to discuss. Coyote sent us. Why didn't you say so? Getting stitched up. No kidding. So who are you two? Guys that got your goods. Where's the stones? Hold back the best stones and give him the rest. Hold back the pebble with the runes on it. It's not here. Let me explain the way the world works to you. I hire someone to do a job, they do it. Then they get paid and we part happy. Now you have something that I paid Coyote to get for me. That makes it mine. So you give me the pebble and we won't make any more work for John Clean. Double the fee and the pebble is yours. Double what I currently owe you. Done. Now hand it over. But I'm feeling magnanimous tonight, so you guys can keep the gems I threw in your damn face. You look like the sort of woman who might run a crew of your own one day. Might need a little talent. Alright. Black brows, okay. So he threw gems in my face. What a douche. Alright, guy. You hear the servers in Van Grass. Where do you get this track? Am I about to get Charisma 5, Strength 6, or... Nah, sounds good. Just pay me. See if he has any work. I'm going to meet the mayor running this cesspool. Me and my government conspiracies. I bet we are. We're done for now. So what's the mission then? Return to Coyote, of course. I found something in the bunk Sam was using. Photo. Didn't sound like they got along that well. The common ships, and the screen shows the smiling face of Officer Aguirre. If he's smiling, it must be about money talk. There's been another Ripper murderer, this one at the NTSB investigation facility down on the docks. You're going for this? You there now? Before McCluskey arrives. Alright. The docks. Okay, listen, I want to help. You dragged me out of the Royale before. Something bad happened. Worse than getting my arm torn off. And Sam was my friend. We head to the docks and I'll see if I can track down Sam's sister, Jessica. She might be able to help us. Thanks. I appreciate the help. Take a cab to the NSTB warehouse. Okay, we've got 10 karma. What does that give us? Wait. ESP. That was the friends. Well, you know what? We don't need that one, but I'm gonna get this one. Not that one though. I don't have any ESPs, so I can wait a while. Guns though. I like guns. Something like that. This is the only one I have, so okay. Alright. This way, I guess. Mrs. Kubota. Let's see if she has anything to say about this. No. Take a cab to the South Seattle docks. Sure, let's do that. See if we can find. Shift enter to immediately end your turn. Leaving the Seamstresses Union behind, you head to the docks. The Ripple killed Sam, and maybe he or she slipped up with this latest victim. Left some useful evidence. Only one way to find out. South Seattle's your typical industrial area. Grit, grime, and grey. The rain doesn't help matters any. Layers of dirt mix with abandoned wooden pallets, repurposed into makeshift furniture for the day workers. Garbage collects in the gutters of the broken down street. Disreputable is this district's middle name. Your destination, the National Transportation Safety Board warehouse, is located on a small strip of dock towards the less maintained end of the waterfront. Despite the presence of those who linger in such places, it's quiet as you approach the gate. Okay. Streetwalker. Is that another name for a prostitute? Looking for a good time. Yeah, I guess it was. Know anything about NTSB? Bombs around here have been stealing old crap from that place for a year. Not worth my time though. Okay. Okay. Where am I even going? I have no clue. Halt. It's always with his gun. Just about to trespass on corporate property. I'm working with Lone Star on the crime scene investigation in the NTSB warehouse. Here, kitty. Sure you are. I'm Lofer, the King of Dragons. Oh well. King of Dragons. There's a gap between the fuselage and the building, just large enough for someone of your stature to crawl through. It looks like you can sneak through here to bypass the security checkpoint. Walk away. I want to check this place first. That's mine. Back walls. That ladder is rightfully mine. I could use your intestines as a rope instead. to use the ladder for them. Okay, so as always, there seems to be several options for solving the current situation. I'm going to use my dwarf option here. So actually, I probably paid 5 nuyen for that ladder for no reason at all. But whatever. No. For some reason I cannot go through there anymore. Strange. What does that mean then? Probably because I bought the So, being a dwarf, could have saved me 25 nuyen, but yeah. That's not very impressive, to be honest. Anything around here I can steal and or loot? Maybe not. Hey, look at that. Grenades. Even more grenades. Phosphorus and concussion grenades. Interesting. I approve. Well, let's go inside them. 10 minutes past 3 AM. Maybe I should... You're about to transition to a new location. Yeah, sure. The warehouse. Inside the large grey warehouse is as typical as the inside. The large grey warehouse is as typical as the outside. High ceilings adorned with girders and rickety catwalks top a huge utilitarian room. Concrete and steel walls. Being able to turn into a bird saves you $5 every day. Truly a worthwhile investment. Yeah. Concrete and steel walls meet a yeah. Despite the quiet on the outside, the inside is a hornet's nest of Lone Star officers going about their business. In the center of the activity is the Emerald City Ripper's latest victim. With uniforms everywhere, no one stops you at the door. It seems this case hasn't leaked to the press yet. Lone Star, no, you've got a job to do. Yeah, I wish I could turn into a bird. A bird. Oh, that's Mr. Stupid. That's my friend. Well, this is also my friend. Fill me in. We had time to go over the evidence while you were en route. Turns out this might not be a Ripper murder after all. I left the computer on in the office over there if you want to see for yourself. The victim worked here at the NTSB warehouse as a black box researcher. National Transportation Safety Board. This warehouse is used to go over the wreckage from plane crashes to try to determine what happened. The victim was in charge of their highest priority investigation at the moment. Gone through the victim's computer and his case notes indicate that he was selling secrets. He kept records. That'll get you killed quick. It did. Some runner like you probably offered him to cover up his corp master's involvement and trying to make it look like a Ripper killing him. Here's the office key. Check it out for yourself if you want. Alright. Or I can, you know, talk to this Dresden. Surprised to see here. Breadstick did, yeah. Surprise, we've got another Ripper victim on our hands. So what's the story with this one? Victim's male, mixed Native American descent, age through 38. Based on the condition of the body, it looks like he was killed around 2 in the morning. Cause of death, unknown. Several internal organs were removed from his body after death, quite gruesomely. I'm not sure if the killer even knew what they wanted before they started cutting. Not much else to tell yet, really. He does have a lot of pre-existing scar tissue, so he probably had a major surgery at some point in recent history. Unfortunately, with the organs gone, I can't determine what the nature of the surgery. Any idea which organ the Reaper was after this time? Well, the killer definitely took the lungs. The more I look at it though, the other missing organs may just be eviscerated within the chest cavity. Mr. McCluskey getting any closer to a suspect. Couldn't find his ass with both hands. How's Officer Aguirre doing on the case? He seems like a real go-getter. Aguirre would love to solve it before McCluskey and get his gold detective shield. Plus, he'd love to see McCluskey suck in front of his superiors. He's already tried to bribe me to keep information from McCluskey and slip it to him. I'm inspired by the tireless pursuit of justice. I don't think Aguirre's officer's salary is going to do much to seduce me into helping him. Different trophy from each victim. Sounds flavor of this guy's lungs. Any theories? That will happen when you don't equip your hard drive. People find out you're compromising national security and suddenly you become another victim of a serial killer. Yeah. Indeed. What title, Donut Man? I don't do theories. I'm just a scientist who happens to prefer dead people. This cat is just fat. Yeah. Modern medicine has made organ transplant relatively easy, but it's an odd coincidence. This is only the third body I've personally examined. Whatever other branch manager handled the other two, if I found that more they can have organ transplants, I'll let you know. Who's that woman over there? Good luck. You're not a cop. My brother. Okay. Okay, you're a shaman. If I could just make contact. Were there any other witnesses? Not as far as I can tell. Not only living anyway. There are other spirits who may be of help. But I can't do it alone. What do you need? This warehouse contains the spirits of plane crash victims between worlds. They wish to help, they wish to be heard, and I think they have something to say about my brother's murder. If you can find personal items that belong to the victims, I believe that I can summon the spirit to speak with us. Okay. I'll do what I can. There's a large pile of old shoes on the ground next to the airplane scene. They could be discarded luggage, or possibly the shoes worn by the occupants of the plane at the time of the crash. Looking through the shoe pile. Sorting through the shoes, you realise that there are 3 shoes with no matching pair. A left blue sneaker, a red high heel pump, and a left black dress shoe. The rest shoe is black lace up with a rubber sole. Pump is a department store knockoff of an Italian brand. It is otherwise unremarkable. The sneaker is a child's and has a musty, sweaty smell. Oddly, you get a sort of shock, as if from static electricity, when you touch it. This must be one of the items the shaman was looking for. You take the shoe. Okay. Go me. Every warehouse has at least one crate stashed with dead bodies. Yeah. It's hard to say whether this is a heap of items and refuse covered from clash or simply trash that hasn't been taken out yet. Dig through the trash. A sticky substance of some sort seems to have seeped through the trash pile, and your hands are quickly covered with this stuff. After searching for a minute, you uncover a handful of interesting items. Inspect the earring. Earring is made out of burnished steel, formed into the shape of a small salmon. In intense primal fear washes over you as attached to the surface. This must be one of the items the shaman was looking for. Dented lunchbox. Cred stick, 200 new yen. Sweet. Two haunted items, yeah. Got that. Place seems to be on lockdown somehow. Interesting. You don't need to go right now. Oh. All posted is a svelte young woman posing with an assault rifle. Okay. Appears to be the victim's locker. The door is slightly ajar. Inside you see several of the dead man's personal items. Toothbrush. Wet from being used. It smells of mint and cigarettes. As you reach for the comb, the hair on the back of your hair stands on end, and when you take it off its little shelf, your heart thumps in your chest hard. This must be one of the items the shaman was looking for. Comb. Okay. So now I've got 3 items. Not only need 2. Oh, my stream title, I see. Yeah, I am at Donut Man. Don't know if it's a good stream name really, stream game really, but I do like it. The researcher's Cyber terminal has been left on. Case file 95. Co-pilot takes over control of this quality scout. Yeah, whatever. Redacted. Corrupted. The crash is reportedly the result of an equipment failure. Reading further into the investigator's notes, however, you find substantial evidence linking the crash to an experimental Renrak who research initiative. This information could be worth a great deal to the right buyer. Download research note on your PDA. Okay. Probably saw it to my fence then. What pun? Oh, I didn't see any pun, sorry. Totally missed that. It feels as though you have found enough objects. Yes, here they are. What the hell is this? McCluskey. I thought that guy out there was McCluskey. Not some sellish drum circle. Aspa, who is your favorite viewer? I don't have a favorite viewer. I like all of you. What's your tone? Morning. What's your ass? Now get the hell out. Okay, let's get out of here then. That man is an ass. But there's no helping it now. Can we still summon the spirit? Not from here, I'm afraid. Spirits such as these have domains to which they are anchored. We need to get back in there. do you have any plans for this evening? A little breaking and entering, perhaps, and recover of darkness. You sure you're up for this? As long as you can deliver and make it worth my while. Don't worry, I'll always follow through. Now, since we have the time, we should probably enlist some help. They may post security overnight. And I'm going to go out on a limb and say you know where to find the kinds of people in need. Just smile. Good. I'll put up the money if you find the bodies. Meet me back here at midnight. The spirits will be strong then. Okay. Between me and the dark box, who is your favorite viewer? Neither, Donut Man. I like you both. Calming sharps on the face of Coyote pops on the screen. Middle of something? Yeah. Just getting jerked around by Lone Star. What do you need? Back up. I was born in the Royale. BTL pushes like Stevie J around the squats around my world when I was growing up. Get to it. Right, sorry. I have a cousin, Gino, who's been missing for months. He hit the sprawl about a year ago and immediately fell in with some tweakers. Enunciate the text more, it makes it easier to follow the story. I have a cousin, Gino, who's been missing for months. He hit the sprawl about a year ago and immediately fell in with some tweakers, bad guys. I hooked him on high-end cream chips and started using him for all sorts of dreck. I tried to help him, but he pushed me away. Then he disappeared. I've been shooting BTL labs ever since, trying to find him. So here's the thing. I know exactly where he is this time. Got an old friend who eyeballed him herself. I'm on my way. Paco's with me, but we could use another hand. You in? I need you right now. On my way. I knew you'd come. I'll send you the address. See you soon. Okay. Just say it louder. Sorry. Coyote's Crusade. The cluster of dilapidated buildings where Coyote told you to meet her appears to be the remnants of a public housing project. The buildings look like a cesspool filled with human debris. You find her standing with Paco on a street corner, eyeing the roofs, the doorways, the windows. Despite his attempts to engage her, Coyote barely says a word as the three of you weave your way through the tenants. She walks purposefully, her new cyber hand flexing open and closed with each step. It's unclear whether the action is voluntary or not. You circle around the back of a building, and Coyote jumps up, grabs the bottom rung of a fire escape ladder and pulls it down. Without a signal, she starts her climb towards the roof. Paco looks at you worriedly and starts up the ladder. Oh, I'm having a blast down, man. Don't you worry. Thanks for meeting us. I owe you one. Of course you do. Let's get it done. I have a killer to find. You've got it. Oh, hey, listen. I got good news for you. You know, Sam's sister, Jessica. One of my contacts found her for me while you were on your way here. I called her and asked her to meet you at the Union later today. Hope that helps. Good job, thanks. The least I can do. Alright, let's get this done. My cousin, Gino, should be in one of these squats past that door up ahead. I hear there's a whole lab set up in there. From my experience, there's usually a lookout watching for cops outside and a guard at the door inside. Like I said, don't know how much firepower to expect, but these guys are nasty, so stay on guard. I just want to get in, grab Gino, and get out. Right behind you, babe. Let's do this. Put some pizzazz in that apostrophe. Who's your most active viewer now? Well, you, Donut Man, obviously. I'm gonna save here. BTL clock her. The orc looks looks twitchy. His eyes rolling in his head. He scans the three of you, looks past to see if there are others, licks his lips, and nods through as if going through some internal checklist. Hoi hoi, how you doing? Good day for a trip, ain't it? This guy's a clocker. Trades work time for chips. Part salesman, part lockout. Probably has a signal device for the guys inside. You want to go on a ride? You can forget your halfer for a while. What kind of ride's gonna go on? How do I get in? That's the best part. The best part. It's a lab. They test the new stuff here. The hottest trick. You can place a special order and they'll make it happen. You buy a pass card from the guy at the door. It'll get you in and out anytime you want. Then you can buy a beetle and slot right there. Or our guys guard you while you're shipping. Safest way, chummer. Safest way. Just let me in. See you around after this. Probably see you lots. We shall see. Concerned woman. Don't do it, friends. Don't slot that dress they're selling. BTLs are killers. There's most of it. There's most of all. Do you have a pass card to get in there? No, but Jamal has. My son's card. Took it off him when his brain fried. Jamal's down the hall. Don't know if he'll give it up, but that's between you and him. Going for a kid named Gino. You know him? Who doesn't? He's here all the time. Gino's a clocker. Trades his time for chips. Like their little errand boy. I saw him go in there this morning. Hasn't come out, so I imagine he's riding a dream chip. What kind of guards do they have in this place? They're serious. This place is backed by the Yakuza. Oh man. How many and what kind of firepower? There's a guy on the door. Charlie. He sells the passes to get in. He's not tough. Blind in one eye. There's another 5 or so wandering around. 2 of them are bad news. Covered in magic symbols. Mean. 5 or 6. That's not so bad. We have surprises on our side. Any chip heads inside a lab? Huh? All day, all night. And they can be dangerous too. Once someone's chip, they can send them any program they want. Make them do whatever. Turn them into whores, killers, anything. You sound like you know from experience. I do. I know. I lost my husband, lost my son, my daughter. They used her to record. Got to go. That does not sound very nice. No. Don't you forget that I'm the most active viewer. That's the pizzazz. Yeah, you like that pizzazz, do you? Charlie. Jamal. Let's speak to Jamal first, shall we? What you looking at, half woman? Give it to me. This is the Baron's, okay? I want it, you take it. Got troublemakers out here. Well, that was not intended. I actually didn't think that he would attack me over this, but oh well. Oh, good job missing. She's got a shotgun and a pistol. Kneecap. Does minus 1 AP but reduces HP damage by 6. Can hit adjacent targets at ranges of 6 or greater. Reduce accuracy. How do you like that? I mean, I didn't want to fight all of them. I wanted the pass card. What's this? Oh, that's some kind of Overwatch thing. I see. So if anyone walks into that area, he probably fires. I see. Jamal died. Elf muscle. And Coyote. You like that, don't you? Ouch. Yeah, Overwatch. So Overwatch is the way to go. This is kind of like XCOM. Okay, there's the game I'm looking for. Well, I'm gonna make this guy easier to hit for my other guys. And we're gonna spray and pray. Not enough ammo. Oh well. Kneecap. Yes, look at that, -2 AP. You can't do anything now. That is pretty useful, to be honest. There we go. Worn and mangled notebook. It smells of sweat and alcohol. We'll leaf through it. Notebook contains lists of illegal SimSense rides and the names of clients who have purchased them. Look for interesting BTL names. The Better Than Life rides run the gamut from fantasies like I Can Fly to real-life recordings such as a bum killer. The list of rides doesn't seem to have much value. Look for interesting client names. Upon further examination, the client list is more than a simple list of names. It also contains private information about some of the more well-to-do or connected clientele. It may be that the syndicate behind this lab is directing certain clients here to secretly extract information from them while they are under the influence. The notebook is likely worth something if you can sell it. I'll take it. So, guess we killed everyone. Well, those guys at least. The 5 or 6 guys. Is that it? Well, let's save and let's keep going, shall we? Yeah, that seems to be a place I should worry about. The entire floor of this tenement has been given over to a chaos of technology and squalor. Across the room, a chromed out decker argues loudly with an armed thug, abruptly falling silent as they turn towards you. That's true, that took out Stevie J's place. I told you it was only a matter of time. You messed with the wrong BTL Navajo. This is a Yakuza operation. With a push of a button, I can make these tweakers into my own personal killer puppets. You're fragged. Don't attack any of the chip heads. They don't know what they're doing, and you could hurt Gino. No civilian casualties, got it. I have a concussion grenade. Better than fragging the tweakers if they get caught in the middle. Now, is there anywhere I could hack that? BTL operator, Yakuza decker, chiphead man. Well, let's make that guy easier to hit. Yeah, just like that. You know what? I think this mister here is better off. Oh wait, that is one move. Raising or watchdog? Watchdog's not watching. Yeah, kind of like a polio lab. The BTL, better than live drugs. It's kind of like jacking in to see other people's lives, basically. Oh, look, that's probably somewhere I can work off of with my jacker. You get into people's heads, but well, not really. You get recorded experiences, basically. Let's see. Oh my god, there's so many of them. Yakuza Shaman. So Coyote, what do we have here? Chipman, Yakuza Mage, BTL Bodyguard, BTL Security, Shiphead Woman, Yakuza Decker. I need to kill the Decker. Decker is the one giving me trouble right now, I think. Well, 69%. Well, what if I made that guy easier to hit? Oh, I missed it. Oh well. I guess I can move over there. And you just get to fire anyway. Ouch! Well, it's a weak hit. Still. Painful. That's not good. Ah! So I can hack this. But I need to be healed first. That's the one I want. Right, jacking in. Okay. I wonder what's going to happen. Can I kill that guy? Thank you. Get to that BTL computer. No. This guy needs to kill that guy. From what? I died. Ouch. Polio on polio. Yeah, kind of like that. Oh my god. Yeah. Oh, wait. Load game. Quick save. Well, let's see. The murdered guy was into drugs. And well, more than that, I think this girl is. Well, I wouldn't say she's into drugs, but she's She's at least... Yeah, I don't know what she's up to, but we need to blast the drug heads at least. Well, not the drug heads, but the drug operators. She died. And you then? What's your plan? Well, you know what? I'm gonna go here. And we're gonna... No, I can't overwatch. Then I don't know. Just do nothing. Corporate espionage. Boner anal seaman. What about your name? Yeah, I don't know. It's already lost its point. Yeah, I'm confused. There we go. That's the shaman I need to kill. First of all, we need to kneecap that guy. Yes, perfect. Weak. Yeah, that's weak. Definitely weak. But what the hell? What a guard. Oh my god. How many accounts have you made? Because that's just crazy. Base heal bodyguard. I mean, I'm wrecking these guys, really. Except this guy. 12 damage. Oh, that's good. 12 damage. I kind of need that one to die. I'd call that actually important. Thank you. Because that's a mage. I kind of figured you were Dark Box because you seem to be quite alike. But then again, I didn't really know for sure. That guy died. Yakuza mage. Just die already, will you? Yeah. Well, at least I have my suspicions. Especially after you started talking about Dark Box. Kneecap. 60%. Well, I get to do this. Let's see. We get to mark target 2. I can't because it's... Oh my god. Oh well. Cancel that then. And move here. Oh, still out of line of sight. What the hell? Well, do it on the Decker one. Nothing but wasted potential. Yeah, you died. And you then? What do you do? I guess she moves. Why is that guy? You'll know how to be wary of all new accounts. They might be me. Well, you know... Whatever floats your boat, Donut Man. Whatever floats your boat. Where's that guy? Over there. Well, that's a Yakuza Decker. 6 damage. Out of ammo. And then there's this. I mean, seriously. There we go. And is that guy still marked? I don't know. Hit anyway. Missed for some reason. 55%. How about you aim? There we go. Get to that BTL computer. We shall see. Mod sure as hell won't float your boat. Well, you know what, man. Gently wind down the puppets. There we go. Gino. Now there was this only during the battle that I could interact with this? I guess so. I guess I missed my chance to do the hacking game. Oh well. Now I have the delightful task of finding potential employment. Sounds like very enjoyable. Let's see, Gino. You eject the BTL Gino's been riding. He gasps suddenly and his eyes flutter open. He looks confused, worse than the other shipheads you've seen. His lips are white and chapped. His eyes sunk into his head. There's vomit on his shirt and sweat on his forehead. When he speaks, his words are slurred. He's burnt. What the hell? Who slaughtered me out? Fragging slaughtered me out! It's me, Carla. Slot me back in, goddammit, this is bullshit. I don't want to be here anymore. Slot me back in. No. Be careful. Gino wrenches his wrist from Coyote's grasp, and he staggers back, reaches under his shirt and pulls out a gun. Coyote watches him, horrified, with tears in her eyes. Gino waves it around, blinking wildly. Back off. Just back the hell off. Drop the gun, Gino. No, you don't. You can't understand what it's like out here. I'm naked. Gotta slot in. Get away. You're not gonna stop me. I'll fry and kill you first. No. I missed. Sorry, Carl. I'm sorry. The harm is that you would abuse people, Donut Man, as you've always done. So no, you will not become mod. He's a rest now. A real rain is coming to Seattle, and it's gonna wash the scum off the streets. I am going to burn every motherfragging BTL shop in the sprawl until they are gone. Every motherfragging one. Like you've always done. Muted them when they don't like you. Looking for trouble. Shannon's plan is the best lead you've got to find out more about the Ripper. But getting back into the warehouse is going to require some support in case the dreck hits the fan. The Seamstresses Union will have exactly what you need, a fixer. Finding this necessary middleman and the deal broker is key to most plans involving Shadowrunners. A good fixer is worth the new in. It's their job to have the contacts and know who's good at what. They'll put together a team you need. Magical support, skilled street samurai for muscle, or a Nova Hot Decker for matrix work. Running the shadows is a life and death gamble. Pays to hire the best Shadowrunners you can. No, I don't hate you, but I don't want you as mod, Donut Man. It has proven to be not very good. And I am not one to make mistakes again. To make the same mistake twice, basically. Hey, Binwin. There's a woman looking for you. Jessica something. She's waiting for you by the stage. Value type. Wouldn't order anything, won't touch anything. I think she's afraid of diseases or something. No chance, Summer. Why is the bar so empty? We don't get much action in the early afternoon. Just a few salarymen slamming towards Will and hoping to talk to Madam Sinful and some diehard regulars. Madam Sinful? That's what the downtown folk calls Mrs. Kubota. It's a Tursville thing. They like her to have a naughty name like that. I'm gonna have a look around. Have fun. Van Grass. I got some things to sell to you. Data from the NTSB. Ren Raku would pay to keep it quiet, and Aris would pay to know what it is. 800 million for something like that. Deal. Making donut mod increases militancy by 50%. Yeah, something like that. Gotta use a list of BTL clients straight from a Yakuza syndicate lab. That's dangerous info. Rather than handle it. So how about 600? A rival BTL lab would pay top dollar if you don't mind getting dirty. We get 800. I'll get someone to do it for me. Deal. Anything else? No, that was it. Jessica Watts. At a glance, you can tell that Sam's sister Jessica is from a different world. The opposite of Sam in almost every way. Her suit is tailored, her razor is sharp, and her style exudes authority. Miss Watts? Jessica Watts? She eyes you up and down warily. She does a good job of hiding it, but it's clear that she is well outside of her comfort zone. Yes? And you are? I'm looking into your brother Sam's death. I was told as much on the phone. A woman who calls herself Coyote contacted me this morning to inform me that my brother was dead and that I should come to this place and speak to someone about an investigation. Sam didn't die of natural causes, he was murdered. She briefly casts her eyes skyward, gives a small shake of her head. I wish I could say it's a shock, but given the circle he ran in, Sam hadn't run in the shadow for a year, if you say. But even so, look at this place, these people, and you. You're not with the police, are you? Is that a problem? No, it's just that I don't want anyone getting hurt on account of my brother. Surely there is an official police investigation going on. Why not let the professionals handle this? I am a professional. If you don't make the same mistake twice, then you would make me editor? What could go wrong? What couldn't go wrong? Yeah, exactly. Also, I learned from past experience not to make new mistakes based off of old mistakes, which means I won't make you editor. But you must have better things to do than waste your time searching for whoever killed my low-life brother. I'm being paid for my trouble. Someone's paying you? I find it hard to believe that anyone who really knew Sam would put up the money. Who is it? Actually, Sam hired me himself. I don't understand. He set it all up before his death. That's a contingency. Am I to believe that my drunken sod of a brother hired you to find the person who killed him after he died? Her boardroom mask drops momentarily, and in a sigh she reveals a brief glimpse of real emotion. I left Seattle to get away from Sam and his bullshit. Now I'm back, he's dead, and I still have to deal with him? Jessica composes herself, and in a breath, the mask is back in place. Listen to me, Ben Windbrowsbottom. You seem like a decent person, but I'm trying to move on with my life. Our mother killed herself last year, and Sam? Well, Sam was Sam. You know, I worked so hard to put my family issues behind me. I don't want to see this drag on. I'm closing in. I can feel it. I just don't know what I can... I just don't know that I can take it. The waiting, the worrying. Please reconsider. Oh, it's she killed him. On the streets, honor still means something. I'm sticking with the job. Sam's paying 100,000. Can you beat it? So just like everything else with Sam, he finds a way to use people, whether he's alive or dead. No, I don't have that kind of money. Never mind. I can see that you're not going to let this go, and I respect that you're honoring my brother's memory in your own way. But I hope you can understand how emotional this is for me. Premium StarCraft 2 gameplay. Nah, not really, Witch Tegaman. It's Shadowrun Returns.